Hello everybody and welcome back to Ruby's Remedies. Today's remedy is about allergies, hay fever in particular. I don't know if any of you suffer from it out there, but I get it so badly. There's about 2 months of the year when I suffer so much. The last couple of years I've been trying to treat it more naturally, not being able to use the really strong antihistamines that they give you. Usually the ones that you buy in any drugstore actually don't work for me. That's how bad I get it. So I usually have to get prescription ones, which are so bad for your liver and your kidneys, I can't even tell you. Anyway, the last couple of years, I must say, my hay fever has definitely started to be much more tolerable. Usually it completely and utterly debilitates my day. Like I genuinely cannot even go outside without looking like I've, got a serious cold going on or feeling really irritated. Any of you that get hay fever will know exactly what I'm talking about. Or you probably have a friend or someone that has it and it sucks. Anyway, so here are a couple of natural remedies for you that I find really helpful. Vitamin C. I usually try and take, this is 5,000 milligrams. Don't listen to people who tell you can only take 1,000 milligrams a day. 5,000 milligrams, a teaspoon in a cup of water just after you've had breakfast, and it basically boosts your immune system, because that's exactly what we're trying to do, is boosting the immune system so the histamine levels are controlled. So if your immune system's strong, you'll find that your hay fever isn't as bad on certain days as it would be if your immune system's down for whatever reason. So vitamin C is my absolute must. This is in powder form, but you can get it in, you can get it in any health food store. I actually got this on Amazon. So there you go. Second is zinc. Zinc is amazing to boost your immune levels. It's exactly like vitamin C, it's just all about that. Zinc is incredibly good for your skin as well, so you'll actually probably notice that in the summer months your skin is actually getting better because of all the vitamin C and all the zinc that you're going to be taking. Green tea. Green tea stops the production of histamine, which is amazing. Green tea obviously has a million health benefits and it's really very good for you, but I find that with a spoonful of honey in it, because honey, if you're allergic to certain flower pollens, they say you should have local honey. I've got a tolerance for the pollen in the air, but sometimes, like me, it could be I'm actually allergic to grass and tree pollen, which is one of the most irritating ones to get. But anyway, I still have a cup of honey. No, I don't have a cup of honey. I still have a spoonful of honey in my green tea. I have about 3 or 4 cups a day, and it's definitely helping, and it's amazing for your skin as well. AH formula histamine, which is by Viva, and you can get these on Amazon as well. These are natural antihistamine tablets. So what they do is they level out your natural histamine in your body that you already have, which, I think any usual Claritin tablets or Piriton tablets or anything like that you can take, they're just the chemical versions, and they have a lot of other stuff in them as well. But these are really natural. I'll put a link down below with where I get them from. But they've been really helping. I take 2 a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, just with all my other bits and bobs, and then you kind of set for the day. I use it about 2 weeks before I know that we're coming into hay fever season when I usually get it, and they really do help. Another one is caffeine isn't great for hay fever because it aggravates histamine in your body. So in the mornings, instead of having a coffee, I will have in my super skin smoothie that you may have already seen, I will have a spoonful of maca powder in. And maca powder is a natural caffeine, so that works amazingly. If you obviously do drink coffee, I still do drink coffee now and again, but I'll limit myself to maximum 1 a day, and I don't tend to have that much tea. I'll have more herbal teas, green tea. They do uncaffeinated green tea as well. Another thing that sounds crazy, but it makes a massive difference, is red hot chilies, because what they do, because red hot chilies open the nasal passages and release congestion within your nose. So if you're like me and you're constantly blowing your nose, or it's always tickling, or always, what's happened is the pollen is actually in your nose, in your nasal space, I don't know what you call it, and it's aggravating it and it stays there. But the more you blow your nose, you burst the capillaries inside, so actually it kind of gets sucked in even more, which doesn't make sense. So the best thing to do is try and clear your nose out with water, and it's horrible. It feels like, when you're younger and you go under the water and the water goes up your nose and you're like, oh, it kind of feels like that, but it's really, really brilliant. And hot chilies are perfect for that because they basically do a natural version of it. They just open your pores up inside your nose and decongest it, as disgusting as that sounds. But any hay fever sufferer out there, like me, you'll understand that you will do anything to get rid of it because it's just unbearable, especially if you go to, a barbecue, or you have to go to an event, or like my little sister, she gets hay fever so badly and she's really allergic to dust as well. She does all of these as well, but she had her sports day and she just was so nervous, and I said, right, here are a list of things you need to do, and she did all of them and it really helped her. So that would be, my things. If it's something like dust, which I'm also slightly allergic to dust as well, I tend to, if your immune system's up and strong, you will find that your body deals with it so much better, whether that be, obviously things like cat allergies and dog allergies are slightly different, but it is all about your immune system and your histamine levels. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Mwah!